Old School is back. Dave is here with me on the virtual couch. Mate, what are we playing, or what am I playing today? I don't know why I'm asking you, because I know, but anyway.
It's the usual introduction. So, today, Mike, the chorizo machine, is playing an awesome game on the Super Nintendo in the Mega Man series, and it is Mega Man X.
Yeah, this is a game that both Dave and I have played, guys, and it's got a lot of memories for me. I bought this, one summer holiday, way back in the day, when I was staying with my nan for a few weeks. I just played this non-stop. We like the Mega Man games, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm not surprised you played it non-stop, because this game, I had it on the Japanese Super Famicom when I started collecting games all those years ago, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So, there you go, guys. Use your controls. Very basic. Very Mega Man. Beautiful, big, chunky sprites in this version. It's not a good start. But, is it as good as Mega Man 2? Because Mega Man 2 is probably one of my favourite video games of all time.
Yeah, I would say there's a couple of elements of it that are better than Mega Man 2, which are obvious elements, because we're talking 16-bit Super Nintendo versus 8-bit NES. The music on this is fantastic, and the graphics are, in my opinion, sensational.
Yeah.
They're the two things that are better.
I think, nostalgia, Mega Man 2, I prefer it just because of the memories and stuff. I was a younger kid, but this is a better game because it's polished. It's a polished Mega Man 2, if you like.
But if you took the Mega Man 2 levels, the stage design, the enemies, etc., and decked it out like this, with music from the Super Nintendo sound chip, I think it would be amazing as well. It really would. I mean, I like the level layouts and the gameplay of Mega Man 2. I think it's excellent. But this is next level type stuff.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? That music, though.
So good. And again, that's the Super Nintendo sound chip doing what it does best, pumping out some absolutely awesome music. I love it.
Because Mega Man 2 from a Oh, I remember this thing. It's like a giant wasp hornet-like ship. From a technical standpoint, Mega Man 2 on the NES suffered from lots of sprite flickering. Tons of it.
It did, yeah, and sometimes it could be a little bit off-putting, couldn't it? When you're on the same line as 7 enemies.
Yeah, it would really slow down, something chronic.
It would, absolutely. And of course, it affected the graphics in various different ways. But putting that to one side, the gameplay of Mega Man 2 was absolutely outstanding. I loved the controls. The character was so easy to control, even on those tricky stages where the platforms would disappear, which you saw a lot.
Yeah, now this I forgot you could do, because again, we're talking about Mega Man 2 a lot, guys. I spent so many hours with that game, but I love the fact you can climb up walls like this. There's like added animations and that kind of thing.
I like that too. Another thing you can do, I'm sure you're going to remember it, Mike.
Yeah.
If you press and hold down your fire button, Mega Man charges
Power up. That's it, mate. That's it. I've been pressing...
And then let go. There you go.
I've been pressing the other buttons, and they've not been doing anything, and that's exactly what I've been looking for. Love it.
There you go. Dave with his consultation zone style from Games Master. Yeah. There you go. Anyone remembers that?
Yeah. I loved Games Master.
So did I. Absolutely loved it. And this game, man. This game is so good. It's one that if you've got a Super Nintendo or you've got access to Super Nintendo emulation, you need to play this if you love your platformers. It's that good.
Going back to Games Master, remember the section when the kids would, not send him in a video of themselves, but, they'd be like, Games Master, I'm stuck in Zelda Link to the Past. Can you give me a hand?
That's right, the consultation zone.
Yeah, exactly what you were just referencing. It used to crack me up, that did.
And me, Games Master, I'm really struggling with Mega Man X on the Super Nintendo. Can you help a brother?
Oh, it used to kill me, it did.
So good. But those were the days, man. That was the 90s, and of course this game came out in the 90s on the SNES.
Yeah.
What a great time.
Now, guys, if you're not from the UK, you won't be familiar, but we had... we're going off subject here, but who cares? It's all relevant. We had Games Master. We also had a program called Bad Influence, which was cool, with Violet Berlin and Andy Crane.
That was him, absolutely, and a random character called Namrud, who was Did the cheats, actually, funny enough. He did the cheats for the games.
That's right. Oh, the 90s.
Yeah. But also, anybody that had Sky, which we did in the sort of early to mid-90s, there was a gaming show on that called Games World, which was quite cool as well.
I never saw Games World. I didn't have Sky around then. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen. Oh, I remember that guy in the car. Yeah, I've never seen one episode of Games World. There was also something else, like much later on sort of cable TV, another video game program. It used to come on late at night.
There was also a channel that was dedicated to it called Game Network, and again, we're talking
right.
early 2000s, because I used to watch it religiously during the PS2 days.
Yeah, the 90s, man. Bring back the 90s. I'm going to campaign for it, guys. I think we've got a boss coming up.
Yeah, we have. Oh, yeah, of course. He sends the cars. He sends the cars down. They come after you. That's right. I remember this.
This is so fluid to play. It's like I said earlier. It's a refined version of Mega Man 2.
Yeah. I'd say so. What I like about this, Mike, is it's thrown you straight in. You've got action straight away. There's none of this slowly walking forward, slowly learn how to do this, like you get in games of today where it's all hand-holding and that sort of stuff. With this, you've been thrown straight into it.
You raise a really good point there. There's far too many tutorials and just general rubbish with gaming today, which annoys me. And guys, I love modern gaming as well. I really do. We've got some brilliant games around today. But the tutorials, sometimes you're just, I'm going to die.
If I remember correctly, that's supposed to happen, Mike. You will die.
Because I don't remember this at all.
Because you're going to see what happens next. You're just about to get completely totaled, and then something happens. Right. Yeah. I won't spoil it for the watchers. They'll see what happens.
Yeah, don't I have to go and meet Dr. Someone now?
Wait a second. Can you hear that charging up sound?
Yes, Dr. Doolittle. Hey, there we go.
There we are. I used to love that, the fact that happened at the start. And then he just about gets away, or she just about gets away as you're about to hit him again.
I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him.
That's pretty obvious.
This guy's hardcore. I don't remember his name at all, though.
No, same as. But again, similarly to the other Mega Man games, you get power-ups. I think suits throughout the game, don't you? Like you did in Mega Man 2, for instance, as you beat bosses.
That's it. Yeah. You do them in a specific order to handle the bosses easier if you've got certain weapons from other bosses, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
I was just going to say you'd kill Metal Man first was the first port of call for me, because then you'd get his metal blades, and then you'd kill Woodman with his blades with these. Sorry, mate, to cut you off. What was you saying?
Yeah, I was about to say exactly that. You sort of taught me that if you do certain bosses in certain orders, you use those weapons to defeat easier, to make the other boss battles easier, and it made logical sense, as you were saying about Woodman and the Metal Man.
I think it applies with this game as well. I've got to hold my hands up. I've never finished this game. And also, big shout out to my brother Matt. This is his request this week. I asked him over WhatsApp. I said, Matt, what do you fancy Dave and I taking a look at? He was like, oh, Mega Man X for the memories of that summer holidays, that year in whenever it was. I'm going to jump in here, guys, into this stage. For no reason apart from it being a cool-looking woodland area, I think. Oh, the Sting Chameleon. I remember him.
I also love the pumped-up version of the intro to that stage. Again, it's similar to Mega Man 2's, but it's just so good. It sounds so good on the SNES. Yeah.
Look at this. It looks beautiful, doesn't it?
This looks fantastic. It's a game, as I say, it's aged incredibly well. It's one that you have to give some time to. You really do. Retro gaming at its best for me. It's really, really good.
It is, yeah. It's hard as well. I love the challenge. Oh, we're getting a bit of slowdown there. Just a tad of slowdown.
We're getting the Super NES slowdown because there's a lot happening on screen.
And it's not as bad as Mega Man 2 on the NES because your sprite would literally disappear.
Yeah, he would flicker so much that you wouldn't see them, but you'd see some of the enemies or half of some of the enemies.
Needs to be using his power up more.
There you go.
Hey, got a life.
Extra life. But yeah, if you've played any of the other Mega Man games and somehow haven't played this, I know it sounds straightforward to say it, but go and play this, because it is so good.
Yeah, this might have passed some people by. It's an absolute gem of a game, guys. Oh.
Oh!
What man?
You get Chameleon Sting. Whoa! Did you beat the boss? Was that a glitch?
Hey? What
That's
happened
crazy!
then?
I think you just glitch beat the boss.
You saw
That
it here,
is-
guys. You saw it first on the treats machine.
That's crazy.
Let's see then if I can equip his. Do I do it here?
To do it on spec? Yeah, you must do.
No, it's
metal.
not letting me do anything.
What about the Mega Man X logo at the bottom right?
No, it's not letting. Yeah, look, it's showing it's grayed it out, so it's showing me
Showing us
showing
complete.
it's finished it. Maybe if I pause in one of
Yes,
these levels,
that's
let's
right.
try this one.
And then you can switch on the pause menu. Because didn't you do the same on Mega Man 2?
I think so. Yeah. Chill Penguin.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think you're right, mate. Mega Man 2, just hit pause, and then you can equip whatever weapon. Yes, look,
There
I've
he
got
is.
it.
The Sea Sting. Chameleon Sting. There it is. Wow. That was a
What's
glitch.
that?
That must be. I'd be interested to know if anybody's experienced that glitch before.
Mate, what's this?
Escape view. Is it just to exit that screen? So once you've equipped, you can then exit the screen. Okay.
I'm not sure. Anyway, here we go, guys. This is what I've won in a raffle, basically, because I didn't beat that boss.
The Chameleon Sting.
Yeah,
I
but
like
that was
it, though, 'cause-
bizarre. That was bizarre. Yeah, this is a cool weapon. I used to do that woodland section first to get this. I like this, but it's finite, guys. It's limited. Unlike Mega Man's default gun or default weapon, as you can see on that green bar, I think. Yeah, that is the ammo for this. Slow down.
No! And it's
Slow
going down as you're
down.
using it. So is it going down as you're charging up or as you're just firing a single shot, though?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it timed? I think you can't charge this gun up either.
Oh! So it's every shot that you take is taking energy. Because it is. It's taking an energy bar or an ammo bar, as you were.
Every
you're looking at
shot you take, every move you make, I'll be glitching you.
Perfect. That's a perfect way of describing what happened and how you got that suit.
Yeah, it was weird, that, guys. Let us know in the comments. Has any of you guys watching this seen that happen before with this game? Is that a known thing? Anyway, I'm dead, but that's Mega Man X. Mega Man Glitchy X. It might have been the RetroArch, because we're using RetroArch to play this. Might be RetroArch, might be emulator related. Might have happened in the actual physical SNES cart version, who knows. But awesome game. If I had to score this game in a review, it would get like 95%, or it'd get like 9 out of 10, maybe 10 out of 10. It's so good. Go and play it, guys. We'll speak to you all soon.